Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's time for more holiday cookies. Here to share her 3 of her favorites from the new cookbook, Milk Street Bakes. We welcome back Director of Education at Christopher Kimball's Milk Street, Rosie Gill. Rosie, how you doing?
Hi, Helen. I'm great because it's cookie season.
Yes.
It's my favorite baking time of year. Did
why,
you grow up
why
with
is
holiday
it your
cookies?
favorite baking time of year?
Oh, well, one, cookies are my favorite dessert.
Oh.
Chocolate chip cookies were my wedding cake, so I love cookies.
Oh.
But 2, I have really great memories of these big cookie exchange parties we had in my neighborhood where everyone made a couple types of cookies, but 7,000 of them, and you came and you did an exchange. And
Yeah.
it just reminds me of this time of year. I love it.
I love it. Okay, what are you going to make? Maybe show us what you have there first, and then tell
Sure.
me what you're going to make.
So we have 3 bar cookies, which I chose because 1, they taste phenomenal, which is most important. 2, they make it a little easier for the baker. So we have Mandelbrot, which is a German Jewish cookie like a biscotti. This one's got chocolate and cinnamon sugar and orange.
Ooh.
We have this Rosemary pine nut cookie, which I adore. Everyone here is obsessed with because it goes between your cheese platter and your dessert plate. So it can be the sweet thing on the savory, or a very nice sweet, a little more savory dessert.
Isn't that the one that's named after you?
Yes, it is. Don't you say?
Okay.
It is. It's my claim to fame.
Awesome.
And then the third one, the one I'm going to demo, are Linzer bars.
Ooh.
And I think more people are familiar with Linzer cookies.
Yeah.
Which are, they're gorgeous, but they take a lot of time. And my pet peeve is you go to a holiday party and you're wearing your beautiful black, elegant outfit and something's covered in powdered sugar, and you take a bite and you're covered in it. So these are easier. They have a ton of spices in them, which I love. We learned them in Austria, and they don't have any powdered sugar.
Okay, there you go. That's a good thing to think about. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is a good thing to think about. Okay, so the dough comes together incredibly fast and easily. So we're just going to talk a little bit more about the ingredients that go in it. So we use walnuts. I've also made these with pecans and hazelnuts. So you can, out in Oregon, you should use hazelnuts.
Oh, yeah.
They'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
And then sugar and lemon zest. And before you add anything else, you want to pulse this all together so that the lemon zest gets evenly distributed throughout the dough.
Oh,
Just
good
give it a
idea.
pulse. Yeah, because otherwise you get clumps of zest.
Right.
And that's not good. Okay. Then, just once that's mixed together, this is the part I love. And this is what reminds me of my own Swiss-German heritage and the cookies we made at the holidays, is the spices. So cinnamon and allspice and clove and a lot of black pepper, which I definitely remember from my childhood. Yep.
Wow.
It gives it a nice punch because otherwise baking spices are too sweet.
Yeah, you're right.
And the black pepper and black pepper actually used to be a luxury item.
Yeah.
So having a lot of it meant it was a special time of year.
Right.
We also add cocoa powder because a little bit of chocolate background, it's bitter and chocolate.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then flour for structure. And this is easy. You don't even need to see it. You pulse this together and then you just sprinkle on 10 tablespoons of butter. So you get this spicy, slightly chocolatey, rich base of dough. And once it comes out of the food processor, you make it into a little log. You don't have to chill it. It's ready to go right away, which is great.
Okay.
I know. It's very handy. The only thing you want to do is roughly take a third of it, set it aside, and then sort of chop up the remaining 2/3. And what you're going to do with these is just place them into your 8x8 pan. So this is why it's a bar cookie. And you smush it into the bottom. This becomes your base. You really want to make sure that you've greased your parchment and that you've done these slings. And I'll show you why in a little bit. But you push this in evenly, and this goes into an oven 350 for about 30 minutes until it's poofy.
Okay.
That's what you want to look for, a poofy base.
Love it.
While that's happening, you take this third and you roll it out and make shapes. This is the fun part of holiday cookies. You get to be a little artistic. So for ease, we do circles and cut them in half into half moons. But I've done it with stars, I've done hearts, you could do Christmas trees, really whatever you like. And you refrigerate these for a little while this bakes. And then just make sure you don't throw away these scraps. You may need them to fill holes or bake off a little extra cookie on the side, like you do pie crust cookies.
Yeah.
You want to, don't throw it away.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, gotcha.
So once this comes out poofy, what you want to do is place your half circles on in some sort of pretty arrangement. You know, you can alternate which direction they go. You could make a very elaborate design, which is way beyond my pay grade. So I just do something simple that will look nice.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I wish, I love art. I do not have an artistic bone in my body.
Okay.
But I'm an appreciator, not a maker.
Gotcha.
Then some egg white. And then instead of the powdered sugar, another thing I love is, you know what? I forgot the key step. Hold on.
Okay, no
Step
worries.
back.
No worries.
They're Linzer bars. We forgot the filling.
Oh.
You need raspberry jam.
I wondered about that. Okay.
Yeah. You should have asked. Helen, you can always interrupt me. So this is raspberry.
What? You didn't really have to give me permission, but I love that. You're right. Okay. I just kept thinking maybe
always.
I didn't understand, but gotcha now. I feel better now.
No, always interrupt me.
Okay.
I just made a mistake. But this is raspberry. Plum is great. My mom makes crabapple jelly, so I've made them with crabapple. Have fun. Now you put in and do your little artistic work that I wax poetic about my inability to do. And then you rub these with egg white. And then instead of the powdered sugar, we use, and this is so much better, crunchy turbinado. So you sprinkle that on top.
Yeah.
So then you get a nice layer of crunch, and no one gets powdered sugar all over their beautiful black cashmere sweater.
Awesome.
You bake these again for about 45 minutes. And then you get your cleanser bars. And remember, you made that little sling because jam sticks. But if you make a sling...
That's perfect. Way to go. Way to go, Rosie.
If that's all you remember from this segment, that's what you remembered.
Where we're gonna
Miss hardly needs to get washed.
That's so great. Remember, the book again is Bakes, Milk Street Bakes. Rosie Gill, you're the best. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Helen. Happy holidays.
Same to you. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.